little bit of spring in your legs, lightly activate your core. Stand up nice and tall. Shoulders down away from your ears. Arms at your side or anywhere on your body. We're just going to run this word of mouth. We're going to look left and right. Start from our head. We're going all the way down. Down and up. Side to side, ear to shoulder. Now just rolling back circles. Other way. Very nice. Today is lower body day. We're not going to entirely ignore upper body. So arms up, palms down. Keep arms swing loose and fast. Good. So everyone have a lot of snow at the house? I have a little bit. Yeah, there's no way to go too. Only maybe 2 or 3 at most. I expected a little bit more snow, but I was alright with it being a little less. Didn't have to experiment with how difficult it would be to get out of the driveway today. Yeah. Now we're gonna go side to side. When I do this one, I stand a pivot, and as my torso stops, my arms catch. One after my lower back, one upper body. And again, we're maintaining that fast and loose idea. I can keep doing this, you guys. I have no idea if anyone can see me on this. You're good. All right, you pick that up. Palms together, arms forward. You're going to trace along one arm, along your torso. Extend your arm, bring it back. Repeat 4 repetitions. Very good. The next one is side to side, but I like to say up and down. One arm up, other one down. Going to extend your arms and lean into it as you can. So the priority is extending your arms. In other words, I'm much happier seeing this than I am seeing this. So extend the arms as you go into it and lean as much as your body allows. You're good. I'll demonstrate the next one quickly, and then we'll spend some more time doing it. You can stand wide. You grip your elbows. Keep tight. Inflate your torso. Arms over your head. You're not pulling over your head. Just over your head. You can sway left and right until I say stop and let your arms hang loose. Putting your spine all the way up. And extend your spine or puff your chest out. And do it again. We're going to spend a lot more time doing that than I just demonstrated. So grip your elbows. Hands tight. Inflate your torso, arms above your head, sway left and right, fast and loose. Keep it up. All right, let your arms in, slide all the way up. Extend your spine, puff your chest out. We're going to do one more of those. We're not going to spend quite as much time on it. your right hand. Find the way up slowly. Extend your spine. Very nice. Welcome, Brittany. We're still just warming up. All right. It may take a moment, but as soon as you can balance on one leg, you're going to use control forward kicks or leg raises. 5 of them per side. You're good. Again, prioritizing the extended limbs rather than getting height or depth. You want to do this with both legs as close to locked out as possible. And of course, that's cool. Don't make it an absolute requirement. And everyone take your time on this. But as soon as you finish, you'll go side to side. Same idea, you'll cross your body. You'll raise your leg up. You'll bring it back. But still, we're doing 5 wobbles, 20 total repetitions. 5 per side of both of these. It's good, everyone. Good up. When you finished all those, and again, you're not in a hurry. In fact, we're making pretty good time. Ankle circles. 5 one way, 5 the other way. On both ankles. And once you finish your ankle circles, you may pick your kettlebell, more likely kettlebells for today. It's a lower body workout. There is a bit of one-handed and two-handed exercises. And the only overhead today we have are the Turkish get-ups. So you will need an appropriate weight for that exercise. Other than that, most of your kettlebells are going to be probably towards the heavier side. I would say totally grab a yellow one, a blue one, and then a dark pink one, or whatever color that is. So 35, 26, and 18. Purple. The one just below that blue. So it's they're in front of the orange. I know we all agreed on what color that was not too long ago, but I can't remember what they said. It was a weird word. Magenta. There you go. That's what they said. All right. For everyone that would like, there's chalk and that bucket right there. We're going to begin the kettlebell warm-up. It is the same as always. It's 40 total repetitions. If you know what it is, you may begin. The warm-up is going to be hiking your kettlebell 10 times, and everything is two-handed today. After you hike your kettlebell 10 times, you're going to do 10 single repetition swings. After you do 10 single repetition swings, you are going to do 20 unbroken swings. Please take your time on this. So, getting set up. I'm standing about 12 inches behind my kettlebell. I'm going to hinge with my hips. You really just push them back. Get your hands on the weight towards you, and then just pull it into your hips and guide it right back to the spot it started. That is the kettlebell hike. We'll do 10 of those. Pushing your toes into the ground. Try to keep your feet rooted. Once you've done 10 of those, you'll do 10 single repetition swings. Those are the single repetition swings. We'll do 10 of those. After the single repetition swings, you will be finished 20 repetitions. And then the last part of our kettlebell warm-up is going to be 20 unbroken swings. You can split those up into sets as much as you need. But what we're looking for here, unbroken swings. There you have it. And just once again, the number totals are going to be hike the kettlebell 10 times, 10 single repetition swings, and then do 20 unbroken swings. Looks good. Anyone around, turn on fans as soon as you would like that. Good? Good, everyone. You're good? You did 20 in broken swing stiff? Yeah, take your time. Split up in sets of 10 if you need. Bye, we're good. Hold on. Good, everyone. The motion comes from the hips, from the hamstrings, from extending the hips. The kettlebell does not need to get to shoulder height, but it needs to not be pulled up. A swing down to here, where the kettlebell is in line with your elbow, is better than pulling the kettlebell to here, with the kettlebell lines towards the ground. So good work, everyone. We're wrapping up our kettlebell warm-up. Now, moving on to the get-ups. This is how we are going to finish phase one. There are two options. If you need instruction on the get-up, you will watch, and you will probably have enough time to do 1 or 2 per side. If you have got it, and you're going to begin right now, you will do at least 3 per side. Don't do more than 5 per side. There you have it. If you know what I'm talking about, begin. For everyone else, for you watching who I'm not working with immediately right now, get up is a motion where you are going to begin lying down on the ground. You are going to press the kettlebell from the ground and stand all the way up with it. Step by step, it goes like this, and there are many steps. Practicing good kettlebell etiquette. You're going to roll onto the side under your kettlebell handle width. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to grip my kettlebell hand with my free hand, roll it up onto my body, press it, extending my arm. Now I'm going to be referring to a kettlebell side and a free side. I'm take my kettlebell side foot and bring it up close to my head, as close as I reasonably can. I'm going to take my free arm and leg and extend them parallel or close at about a 45-degree angle. Now I'm going to drive off of that foot that's planted. I'm going to roll across my body. I'm just going to crunch forward. I'm going to roll across in the direction of my free side onto the forearm, like this. From there, I'm going to get my knee facing the sky again. I'm going to go up onto my hand. Notice I'm looking at the kettlebell, or close, it's in my vision. Now I need to get into a kneeling position. I can't do that with my planted foot, so I'm going to extend my hips and thread my free side leg under. This position is half kneeling windmill. Try to remember that. I'm going to go back off of my hands, and now I'm going to look forward and stand up all the way. This is half of a get-up, and it may be very difficult just to get to here. You can call it at this step. But in order to complete, we're going to go all the way back to the ground. I'm going to step back. I'm going to go down onto my knee. I'm going to pivot that knee so I can get back into my half kneeling window. And this is when I look at the kettlebell. I'm going to thread that leg. I'm going to go onto my forearm. Roll onto my back. Safely reverse press the kettlebell. Roll it onto the ground. To get it to my other side, I like to roll it over my head. And then I'll begin repetition 2 on the other side. Now, I am speaking to someone who is not here because every single participant right now knows this exercise. For the person who's listening to this and not working with me, rewatch that video, perhaps several times. Try to get 1 per side, even if it's body weight. Learning this new body weight is a good beginner for most people. In fact, a fantastic exercise to do is to take your shoe, balance it on your knuckles, and try to get up like that. Very challenging, takes a lot of balance, but good work. Everyone should be wrapping up. Nonetheless, I'm going to give you about 90 seconds to finish your repetitions. If you've already done your 3 and you're satisfied with that, then get a drink of water, maybe some cool air if you want. But everyone here, good work. Keep it up. I like what I'm seeing. Very nice. Looking good, everybody. Solid work. So good. Everyone, take a rest, take a quick breather. You now have about 30 seconds before I start going over phase 2. And while you watch and listen for my instructions, that will be the rest of your break. Okay. Making our way back to our mats, to our screens, to our kettlebells. Format for phase 2 is unchanged. We split it into 2 equal rounds. Both of them have 6 movements. Both of them are 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And you're going to do every exercise twice before moving on to the next one. 30 seconds of exercise 1, 20 seconds of rest. 30 more seconds of exercise 1, 20 more seconds of rest. And then we begin exercise 2. I like that format because a lot of the movements we're going to do in round 1 are single arm and they don't alternate sides very well. So don't inconvenience yourself putting the weight down and picking it up on the other side. Do all 30 seconds on one side, rest, and then do the next 30 seconds on the other side. That is the format. Round 1, as always, has a ton of balance. In fact, I think this is just a different organization of the same 6 moves we did last week. Exercise 1 is the staggered stance RDL. In the staggered stance, I'm going to stand almost too close to the weight, what feels like too close. I'm going to shift my weight onto one leg. In this case, it's the one away from the camera. Without shifting my weight again, I'm going to take my free leg and bring it back 45 degrees between 10 and 12 inches. So almost all my weight is on my front leg. I'm going to keep it that way the entire time. I'm going to reach down with the opposite side arm, pick it up. This is the staggered stance deadlift. Almost all my weight is on this front leg. Staggered stance deadlift sets us up for staggered stance swings. You can't do single leg swings, so this is how you do it. You do staggered stance swings. The weight does not need to go all the way to the ground. You can just hover above it. You'll do all on one side and all on the other. Exercise 2 is the split squat, but our unconventional split squat. You're going to take a relatively large step back. Large enough that you have to be pretty hypermobile to get your back heel to the ground. And I'm going to keep my back leg straight, push forward, and test out the ankle mobility of this front ankle. Knee alignment is everything. If my knee caves in, I know any benefits of this exercise. I'm going to take it easy, just testing the waters, seeing how close past my toes I can comfortably do this motion. All 30 seconds on one side, then the other. No, you need to be wide, but if you are too wide, then you can't actually get forward. So there is a limit. Wide, but not unnecessary. Exercise 3, single leg RDL. The way I do this is I'm going to hold the kettlebell in one hand. And honestly, I would use a lighter kettlebell than this if I was going to do this for a minute in a row. Hold it in one hand, go down, same side leg, being in a plank as you do it. Your option, if that was easy, hold it in the same hand, but alternate legs as you go down. So right hand, go down your right leg. If that doesn't challenge you, then on your next repetition, go down your left leg. And you'll keep alternating as such. Exercise 4 is the Cossack squat. You stand wide. Wider is better, and then just control how far down you can go. You will descend to one leg, and then descend to the other leg. Back and forth just like that. You're good. Your heels must remain on the ground. But if you get low enough, you may want to raise the toes on the opposite side. Exercise 5, kettlebell two-hand swings. We know what that is, that's how everyone do it again. And the last exercise are back step-ups. You're going to shift your weight onto one leg. Get that foot as far back as you can while staying over this leg. So I'm not actually stepping back. I'm staying over this leg, getting my foot as far back as I can, and back up. If you can, don't even put pressure on that back leg. Just tap the ground and get back. You may alternate sides if you would like on this one. There you have it. Those are the 6 movements. Any questions? Thumbs up at home? All right, good. Change up the music just a little. All right, we begin with staggered stance RDL in 10 seconds. Stand over your weight, shift your body weight onto one leg, without shifting it, bring the other one back, grab over the opposite side hand, and bring it up. We're going to do this for 30 straight seconds in repetitions. Very good. Looks great, everyone. Keep it up. Remember, that neutral spine, it stays neutral because you're going to bring your hips back. When you bring your hips back, the weight just goes up and down. It doesn't go forward. So if the weight is going in front of your toes, you are leaning into it and almost certainly rounding your back. Pin at the hips. You can honestly take your other hand, your free hand, and as you go down, just push into your hips. And if you feel that moving back, you're probably doing it well. Good, everyone. It's really good. Keep it up. Excellent. Per usual, you two. Keep it up. Good. Time. All right, everyone here, you can use the mirror to make sure your knee is doing what you want it to do. Split squats. Long stance. Forward. Motion. Try to stay upright as much as possible. Here we go. Keep your heel on the ground. I like it. If you can, quieter, I help. As long as you have one to irritate that. Yeah, that's perfect. That's really good. And you too, buddy. Hold on. Good, good. Keep it up. I really like what I see. A few more seconds on this side. Good. Rest. Shake it off. Try not to just stand in this 20 seconds of rest. I know it's not very long, but it does make up almost half of every workout you do. So shake it out. Step around. Make sure you keep an eye on the clock. Get back in stance. Same exercise other side. Split squats. Long and forward. Again, adjust your distance just a little. All you want is the back leg staying straight. So adjust distance is going to be here, a little bit. Yeah. And then you can really push. Good. Very good. Single leg RDL. Grip the weight in one hand. Start with it at your hips. Descend over the same side leg. You don't feel challenged by that. Alternate sides. In 30 seconds, I usually get about 4 repetitions. So I want to control this motion. The first round is about stability and depth. Neither of those really focus on speed and ballistics. So I move slowly with this one. Slow down and slow up. exercise, you're going to hold the kettlebell in your other hand. So far, I like what I'm seeing, everyone. Keep it up. Good, good. Yeah, coming back are great. You can also literally just walk around. That is typically my exercise of choice in between. Single leg RDO. Here we go. Got some more flurries coming in. Very nice. Wolf Creek got 17 inches. That's good. It is. Yeah, more was that. The weather yesterday, last night, I was watching football 7 more times. Great. Yeah, I got invited to go yesterday, but I'm not that good. All right, everyone. The Cossack squat. Stand wide. Stay wide the whole time. Descend over one leg. Descend over the other leg. Back and forth. This one is about depth. So again, I'm not moving super fast. I'm controlling the motion, seeing how well I can reasonably get back and forth. This is also a squat where it's very appropriate to have your toes outwards. Doesn't mean you have to do it, but you may find a lot more comfort in doing it that way. And I like what I'm seeing from everyone. Good, good. Keep it up. If you do find that your heel is raising, stay just a little wider. Looks good. Take a breather, take it out, walk 3 circles around your kettlebell, and get ready to do that again. Or Cossack squat. Very good, everyone. You ready? Cossack squat. Good. Ten more seconds. Keep it up. Good looking movement from everyone. Very nice. All right. Kettlebell two-handed swings. This is where the tempo increases drastically. Get in your good stance. Ready? Begin. And of course, with the lower back nearing what it can handle, single arm sweeps will take a lot of the torque off the lower back. Good, good. And yep, do it in sets. Set to 5, set to 10. No rule says we need to stay moving the whole time. Good. You're good, everyone. That time it was level, a little even. Okay. So stay forward and start low, and when it's down here, if you want it to go to here, just faster from here to there. All right. Overall, good. Good, good. You ready? Here we go. 30 more seconds of swings. Your bottom is perfect. Into this a little more. See that hamstrings well engaged? It's all on one. Again, make one-handed swings too if you need. Good, everybody. Now we're talking. Very good. All right. Take a quick breather. We're going to finish the first step. We're going to finish the first round with back step-offs. Just shift your weight onto one side. Step behind you. You can alternate sides if you want. You don't have to. You ready? Here we go. Hey, you may support yourself on something if you need balance. Go forward. You can bend the knee. In fact, you don't have to bend the knee. That's why the toe forward is good, because I may be getting my knee forward, but the forward knee is only in reference to your toes. So this is forward, but it's still doing the bad angle on the middle one. So that at least shows you, and then you can just step back a little. That's easy. Step back more and more. Good, everybody. We're going to do that exercise again And then we're halfway done. You all get to take a breather, get some water. Sure the air is cold outside. 5 seconds. Here we go. Very good. Stay as balanced as possible. A lot of times with flight or death, people want to go way onto the outside of their foot in order to stay in line with what I've been keeping everyone. And that kind of, we'll call that the dark side. Very nice, everyone. Good, good. That is round 1. Go take a breather, get some fresh air, get some water. I'm going to go over round 2 in about 30 seconds. So don't run off. You'll get a few more moments of rest while I go over round 2. Good work. How's everything feeling?
Well, that is always the first thing to go.
Consider to do single arm swings. It'll take it off because you rotate a little with the one arm swings.
I noticed that before too, with back. So if I tighten up, kind of do the Superman thing, and it helps on that.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta stay tight. Absolutely, you have to stay tight while you do it.
Yeah.
And just because when I do it with 2 hands, it's very even and uniform. Both sides take just as much for a well-rounded core. But in single arm, there's anti-rotation, and that takes a lot of torque off the lower back. Especially if rather than fight anti-rotation, which in general we do want to do. If you give into it slightly, it's just going to take more of that torque off the lower back. Good work, everybody. Moving on to round 2, format, like I said, is the same. We have 6 more moves. Exercise 1 is the 2-hand clean to goblet squat. Stand over your weight and in your squat stance. Get the weight up. Squat, bring it down, bring it back up, squat again, and continue. The goal is always to squat to death. Means the crease of your hip gets just barely below your knee. If it doesn't get there, that's okay. It means you have a goal to work on. Exercise 2 is back lunge to halo. I would definitely go down and weight for this one if I had the option. You're going to hold your weight upside down. You can't see very well, but it looks like this. You're going to back lunge. Halo. Back lunge on your other side. Halo on your other side. Over and over like that. Exercise 3, kettlebell 2-hand swings. We know that one well, we can do it. Exercise 4 is tricky. It's a front squat, but it's a single arm front squat. Because you're holding it in one hand, your body's going to want to twist in some weird way. You're either going to give into it and get to here, or you're going to fight it so much that the weight gets out to here. So, you're going to get the weight up in the rack position. You can fight it by gripping the handle with 2 hands. And then you're just going to squat as if you're even on both sides. To make it even on both sides, the kettlebell side leg will work harder than the other one. And you guys will get to see that in there. Exercise, and then we can set the kettlebell off to the side for a moment. Exercise 5 is the curtsy step or squat. You're going to bring one leg behind you. Make contact as the step. Just bring it over and back. It's more of a squat. And then the final exercise is the bear squat. You will get, it's your downward dog squat. You can start in downward dog or in ground. Press your hand into the ground. Extend, down, and up. So I feel that almost as much in my upper back and shoulders as I do in my quads. And there you have it, everyone. Those are the 6 moves for round 2. Any questions? All right. right. Two-hand clean to goblet squat. Well, that's all right. All right, standing over your weight. In your squat stance. Get it up. Squat. Back down. Back up. Repeat. Good. Now squat. Now bring it down. Get it back up. Squat. Yeah, good. We're good, everyone. Very nice. Take a breather. Shake it out. Get ready to do the same exercise again. Look good, dude. Keep it up. Stay at the pace of the race. It's on like a 3 to 5 second delay, but yes. Here we go. The one that might not always be accurate is his. So far, it seems like it's doing well today. Yeah. It's just, I've decided, I think what it is if I auto assign, it goes in the same order every time. The green bear is number 1. So that one gets used the most. And the battery probably dies the quickest. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing that's what it is. Good work, everybody. All right. We have the back lunge to halo now. Like I said, I would use a lighter weight if I had the option. Step backwards. Halo, step back on the other side, halo on the other side. You ready? Begin. Good, good. Nice, everyone, good. Good, very good with halos. The goal is that your thumb gets at least to your neck, if possible. Hair might be in the way, hats might be in the way. The goal is thumbs to your neck. And again, this is more of a depth motion rather than a fast-paced move. Good work. Set the weights down, take a quick breathe in. You're ready to do that one more time. So far, so good, everyone. Keep it up. Good, man. Good looking at it. You ready? Go. Very good. Looking good, you guys. A few more seconds. Remain tuned, you guys. Back core tight. Here we go. Up. Take it slow. Do 5 in a row. Yeah, what I was pointing out is until the hamstrings engage, it's the same amount of force, but this time it's all on the back. Because the basic in end lever, this is more torque right here. Because we have hamstrings and muscles, until the hamstrings are activated, same amount of force, only gets received in one spot. Allow them to dip. Back up. You ready? Here we go. Looking good. Single arm. Good, you guys. Have the weight racked in one arm. You can grip it with both. The squat should look like I have equal kettlebells. Ready? Looks good, you guys. Solid. Good. Good work, you guys. Same exercise, other side. Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it? Yeah, that was really good. Here, let's see what you guys are doing. Here we go. Very good. Good. Good, good. Get those hips back. Looking good, everyone. That's the lowest I've ever seen you squat. Good. All right. Weights off to the side now. Going for a little bit. Curtsy step. Back and forth. I recommend alternating sides. Ready? Here we go. Pardon? Yeah, no. Yeah, curtsy step until it's a curtsy squat. Good. Other side, or well, same exercise. Yeah. Just be nice to it. Take it slow. You ready? More. Curtsy steps. Good. Very good. Again, this movement is more for depth than for speed. Good. Bear squat. This is the final move of phase 2. Parallel to downward dog, or vice versa. You can start the downward dog if you want. Good. Good, everybody. Very nice. Good. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to take a breather. Not go to explain phase 3. Ready? Here we go. Very nice. You're good. Keep it up. Time. Good. That is the end of phase 2. Get some water, take a breather. For those of you who know, phase 3 is going to be what it is almost every single Monday at 1. We're going to do a lot of kettlebell swings split up over a long time. Because I'll be explaining that within the next minute. Good work. Day 1 again, not bad at all. All right, everybody. Phase 3 is going to be as long as 10 minutes and as many as 20 rounds. So this is an on-the-minute style workout, but here we're doing it every 30 seconds. This works excellent for refining your kettlebell swing and getting to move up to heavier weights if that's what you're ready for. Because swinging for 30 straight seconds does not condone using a heavier weight, rather than swinging for 30 seconds, at the top of every 30 seconds, you are going to do between 3 and 5 kettlebell swings. They can be one-handed or two-handed swings. This is meant to refine the skill. So if you are doing 5 kettlebell swings, you will be working at a 1 to 2 on to off ratio. That is great because it allows us to really monitor closely how we're doing. This is modeling after how I would do an aerobic kettlebell workout. In order for that to work, I need to, 1, pass the talk test every single time. That means after I finish my 5 repetitions, I can say 2 or 3 coherent sentences. For me, all I'll do is I'll just kind of mutter what it is I'm doing, what my name is, how long I want to do it for. Whatever works for you guys. So if I cannot do that, if I cannot say 2 coherent sentences, I am failing the talk test, I should probably stop. This needs to be perfect. So you're not necessarily going to do all 20 rounds. You may realize after round 13, I can't say 2 sentences. Hopefully you still feel good, and that means you call it. There are other things to look for. We want to be generating as much force as possible. So if I'm doing my swings and noticing I'm either being pulled forward by the kettlebell, or more likely, I'm leaning back, it means my hips are not driving to the same caliber that they were, I'm losing power, it's time to stop. So I'm going to give you guys 4 total warning signs. Those are the first 2. The third one is if I'm constantly adjusting my grip at the top of my kettlebell swing. If I'm doing that over and over again, other things are going to start to diminish, or I may lose my kettlebell altogether. It's one of the more worst case scenarios. So if you're adjusting your grip, take that as a warning sign to stop. Now the final one, you may not notice that you're failing the talk test, but you will notice that the same amount of rest every single time starts to feel less and less and less and less. If you're doing 5 swings every time, you have 20 seconds of rest every time. You may not feel ready with the same amount of rest. That is your ultimate warning sign. If the 20 seconds of rest is no longer feeling like 20 seconds, it's feeling like not enough, even if you still feel good, call it, stand back. It's Monday, it's day 1, it's cold, do everything well, and be smart, please. Does anyone have any questions? All right. All right. You guys know what's going on? I will let everyone know when it's 2 o'clock. This will take us to 2:01. We begin at 10, single arm swings. You guys do double or single if you want. But I'm giving you a specific one. Go. Good. Good. Just 5, and then back to the ground. Good. Good, good. And remember, walk around, move around a little. Give 20 whole seconds. Just circles around your kettlebell. 5 seconds, let's get in position. little better?
Have to let it down a little bit.
Good. Good, everyone. All right. That was round 2. Keep it up. Stay loose. Stay ready. 3 seconds. Go. Good. And here, I'll give you guys the timer to look at again, like we did last time. All right. 10 seconds.
Pull it up and watch.
Yeah. I'll take a look. You ready? Go. Good. That's good. Only thing I want to see different is I want you to tilt it towards you and then as opposed to just pulling it from there, tilt it, then pull. So do the 3 way. That'll be good. All right. You ready? Here we go. Looking good, everyone. Very nice. That was round 5 right there. So we're already a quarter of the way done with as many as we could possibly do. Good work, man. Ready? Here we go. Very nice. Very nice. Stay with it. Stay loose. I like what I'm seeing. All right. Here we go. Remember, this is not a competition. This is for learning. Practicing a heavier weight, refining your swing. If you notice that something doesn't feel the way it did earlier before I notice it, coach yourself. It's time to call. Yep. And I would say swing it to your belly button. Yep. Swing it to your belly button. 3 to 5 times. Go. Good. Even lower. Good. You're good. You're good. So yeah, so you love to do this in your swings, but you don't do it too much. It's just a little bit. Okay. Keep an eye on that. Really aggressively pop your hips.
It feels harder than getting hard.
It could feel hard. Oh, okay. It could absolutely feel hard. Yeah. Very good. That was 6. It's here. I'm going to record it next set. You did it exactly the way you think it should go. You ready? Yeah. Now, round your shoulders are behind your hip, your legs are straight up. It's just lean back into it rather than getting the pop from the hips. It's super down. Better. Better. Yeah, it's just stand straight up. Straight up. That's all you need to think. Here, stand straight So the first one is your down. I think keep your core super tight and tuck your hips. Yeah, tuck your hips, keep it tight, go back into it. Stay tucked, stay tight. Okay. Yeah. Good. Keep it tight. Which is good, because I've noticed with a lot of people, I mean, it's just especially bigger people can't feel it with a 35-pound kettlebell. They need that heavier one for it. All right, you ready, you guys? Oh, good, follow. So I mean, people who go all 20 rounds on their first day, I look very good. Yeah. That's exactly where I need my hips. Yeah. Ready? You might need an adjustment. Because that is exactly where I messed my back up a few years ago. And it was my hips. I didn't even really mess up my back. Yep. I just messed up all the tendons and muscles around here. But that is like the exact spot. You might be like this with your hips. You ready? We're getting close, everyone. We're going to have 5 more rounds. Again. Yes. That every time. You get one perfect one every time. It's your first one, surprisingly enough. And as soon as you get the second one, round it a little bit. Yeah, just lead with the hips. Men want everything to happen from the shoulders. Here it has to be. And just get good.
Every once in a while.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Good. 5 good ones. Good. And then you add just more velocity to that. That gets the kettlebell up. But yes, that was it. That was the first time I've seen that light bulb. Good. Yep, that's 6 right there. And yeah, just don't even focus on where the kettlebell ends up. Just focus on getting your body straight up and down. I mean, when I do body weight, my heels leave the ground. And I go slightly forward. So the weight keeps me grounded. And likewise, if I do it too hard, too light on the weight, my heels might leave the ground. Good. Straight up. Good. Good. We have 1 more round, everyone. So the last thing I wonder, how tense are you in your delts when you're doing this? Think about that. All right. 5 more, everyone, at most. This is it. Begin. That was good. Good. That's 6 right there. Totally relaxed. Totally relaxed. You want your arms to just be loose, relaxed, swinging. All your arms are doing is keeping you attached to the kettlebell. Okay. But yeah, that looked like you were getting it. Yeah, don't concern yourself at all where the kettlebell is. Just focus on, are you standing straight up? Is your core tight? Are your hips tight? Focus on those 3 things every time, and your swing will refine very well. All right, everybody, that is the end of our Monday kettlebell mobility. Tomorrow at 12:15 is the functional fitness. It's 30 minutes. It's 5 rounds or 4, depending on what time you have to leave. And then on Wednesday, we have our upper body kettlebell mobility. Everything is single arm. There's a lot of overhead. So good work, you two.
I will definitely see you guys, or I expect to see you on Wednesday. It was good work today. I'll see you guys then.